A particle moves in a circle of radius r with a constant velocity v. If a particle moves in a circle, let us say in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction, it doesn't matter, in a circle of radius r, where in a circle of radius r, so with a constant speed v, then the magnitude of the average acceleration in the time interval of pi r divided by 2v. Okay, now let us see where will the particle be in this time. When the particle traces a total angle of 2 pi, okay, when a particle traces a total angle of 2 pi, the time period required is t, which is equal to 2 pi r divided by v, okay, which is equal to 2 pi r divided by v, okay, or v is equal to 2 pi r divided by t, so t will be equal to 2 pi r divided by v. So what is the angle traced when the time over here is given as pi r divided by 2v? So basically when I substitute the value over here, theta will come out to be, it will be equal to 2 pi divided by 4, which is equal to pi by 2. Okay, when you divide it over here, pi r will get cancelled, vv will get cancelled out, it will be equal to 2 pi divided by 4, which is equal to pi by 2. It means that over here, initially if the particle is situated at this point, after certain time interval the particle will be situated at this point. So basically we have to calculate the magnitude of the average acceleration. So average acceleration in this case is equal to, or the acceleration will be equal to final velocity minus the initial velocity divided by time. Okay, understand that all these quantities are in vector form, so I have to take the vector, we have to solve it in the vector form in order to get the answer. Now let us first find out v2 minus v1 vector. So basically if the particle is moving with a constant speed v, its magnitude at point, let me say that this point is a, is v, and at point b also it is equal to v, then the v2 minus v1 will be equal to, or if I resolve it in the, if I solve it in the vector form, it will be equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta, but theta over here is equal to pi by 2. So a square, it will be simply equal to a square plus b square, which will be equal to root 2 v, okay, which will be equal to root 2 v. This is root 2 v1, okay, basically it is equal to root 2 v1. This is the change in velocity, I can say that this is change in velocity, okay, so it will be equal to root 2v. So basically the acceleration will come out to be root 2v divided by time period. If you see the time period over here is given as pi r divided by 2v, so basically it will be equal to 2 root 2 v square divided by pi r, so which is option number B. So 2 root 2 v square divided by pi r, which is option number B over here.